Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Ray, back again with another vlog. Again, I'm trying to do this vlog once a day. So if you clicked on this video, you're getting ready to wrap up this crazy story. And hold on, before I get into it, I just want to let you guys know, I do these vlog videos during my break, my lunch break. And I've just been wanting to do a vlog every single day just to try to kind of like put something out there. And I want to do vlogging. I've always wanted to do this, so I wanted to do this every single day. I'm gonna stay disciplined. I'm gonna put out, different vlogs of motivation, story time, things like that. Today is one of those kind of story times. I thought about a time frame when listen, this is crazy. So, have you guys ever been attacked by an animal before? Have you guys ever had a situation like that before? I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy, and it's crazy because typically only my family members, only my friends know about this, but it happened to me. It definitely happened to me. And again, I do this during my lunch break, so that way it doesn't interfere with my job. What's crazy is before I started doing these vlogs, before going on my lunch breaks, I wasn't taking lunch breaks. And my coworkers can vouch for me. I kind of was eating through my work. And the reason I was doing that is because while I was working and I went to take, my little lunch break, I realized that when I was coming back, I had that food coma. I was kind of like, so tired and lazy. Not only that, but once you experience walking outside and seeing things outside and what you can do in your free time, you kind of just like, I really kind of want to go back to using my brain and working, or if you work outside, things like that. You know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about. But it's been difficult to take breaks. So I just kind of power through and just eat while I go. But now ever since I've been doing these vlogs, it's been dope. Like, I've been looking forward to taking my break, going on my break time, popping up the camera, raw video, no edited. Like, as soon as I hit record, I'm just going, and it's gonna be uploaded on YouTube right away with some title. I just want to do one a day for the entire year, hopefully. Now back to the story. Again, if you've ever been attacked by an animal, let me know what kind of animal you've ever been attacked by, or almost attacked by, or animal that you've been afraid of because you've seen somebody get hurt by one. Yes, I did get bit by a dog. This is a crazy story, and a lot of my family members, my friends know this. So I know that, anything I put out here in the channel is going to be all truth. Because, what if like this video goes viral? What if people subscribe because of this? My family members going to know. They're going to be like, what? That never happened to you, if it was a lie. But this is facts. This is all true. I caused my mom stress because of this. Now let's go back in time for Ray's life. No, I'm not going to do no montage or nothing like that. Or put pictures. Again, this is not edited. It's raw. So I grew up in New York City. We're in the Bronx, New York City. So anybody that's, ever been up north, New York, or lived in the city life, everybody lives compact, more together, more, there's apartments, there's, everybody's out on the streets. Now, this is back in the 90s. For everybody that's born, after 2000s and things like that, you guys had internet, so you guys mostly stay at home. But back in the day, there was no YouTube, no internet, nothing like that. So every kid was outside. The only way your friends were outside was because you saw their bicycles piled up in the corner. And, I'm not saying like that's probably still happening nowadays. I'm just saying that, in that time frame, you couldn't message each other kind of like, hey, I'm outside, or hey, what are you up to today? Let's watch this. No, it was always like, just go outside, see who was outside. If nobody was out there, just ride your bicycle, pretend like you're Mario Kart, and just doing like circuits and stuff. And that was one of those days where I kind of looked outside the window. I saw my peoples, they're outside. They're all playing, on the bicycle. So I go out there and I'm just saying what's up to everybody, what we're doing today. And we all decided, let's do like a race, like a Mario Kart race. And everybody gets to choose a character. Sure, bet. I had to choose my character. Usually in the game, I usually either go like Toad or Yoshi or Luigi. But I decided, I was like, I'm gonna be Bowser. I'll Bowser. Everybody's like, oh snap, all right, let's go. So we're doing the race and everything. We're having fun. It's a hot summer day in New York. And when it gets hot out there in New York, usually what happens is people would open like fire hydrants, right? Crazy, right? They'll open fire hydrants, and then they'll take a can and open each side of the can. Now, all the people from New York probably know about this, or other states that probably do this, but they'll take a can of, like, I don't know, beans or whatever, peas, and they'll cut open both sides. So it's like a cylinder, metal cylinder, open on both ends, and they'll put it in front of the fire hydrant when it's on. Like, somebody will come out with literally a monkey wrench, turn it on, and you'll put the can right in front of it, and it'll just, like, you can kind of angle the water so it can go up, and kids will run around and get wet. Oh, it's a lot of fun. But this day, for some reason, nobody was outside doing that. There was like barely any, like, there's no water fountains nearby. You have to go to a park to get water, and we're just all thirsty. Nobody has money on them. We're just kids. I think I was I'd say about 6, 7, 8 years old. It's around that time frame. And we're all just like, yo, it's hot, it's crazy. Man, watch. This is where it gets nuts. And this is where probably some of you guys will probably be like, yo, I'm like that, or I used to be like that. So I'm known as this little daredevil kid. I've always was this kid where if somebody said something or dared me to do something, I took it serious. I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna be the one to do it, and everybody's gonna go, wow, Ray this, Ray that. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. So I was always that kid. And by the way, guys, if my AC is blowing hard, I finally got it fixed. I put some Freon into it, and it's blowing nice cold air. So I know you guys see my previous videos. I'm just sweating inside the car, but now it's nice and cold, so I'm chilling. I'm good, guys. But if you guys hear like the AC and stuff, I apologize. Anyways, back to the story. So when I'm outside, I'm hot, and all my friends are like, yo, it's crazy. We're all sweaty. And one of my friends is like, yo, there's a water hose behind the gate in the basement. So over there in New York, the buildings are kind of like, they're close to each other, right? That's how they look like. But if you actually walk around, in the block, we call it the block, you'll notice that the buildings are not really like together. There's like spaces between the buildings, right? And in those spaces between the buildings, you have we call it the basement. And that's where, the superintendent of the building lives. And it's like a little hallway kind of thing where normally all the trashes all the trash get thrown out there. Like maybe big trashes like beds and things like that get thrown in that area. And then the superintendent's job is to take it out so the garbage trucks can come around and pick it up. Sometimes garbage truck will pick it up inside. Anyways, so that area, the little area where the superintendent lives, is called the basement. And usually we'll go in there for like adventures and things like that. We'll climb the gate, go over the gate. There's like different things, different corners that you can go into, different things that you can climb to go to the other side. Like little shortcuts, just like a movie, like or like a cartoon. Anyways, so one of my friends notices that there's a hose in that area, and he's like, yo, we should go grab that so we can all, shower and everything. And I was just like, yeah, why don't we just go get it? And everybody turns around, they look at me, they're like, yo, do you not know that there's a dog there, the superintendent's dog? And I'm just like, okay, so? And they're like, yo, he's crazy, so be careful, watch out, Nah, it's fine, like, we should just go get it. And they're like, why don't you get it? And I'm like, well, I mean, is the dog tied up? And they're just like, yeah, the dog's tied up. And at this point, I never saw this new superintendent that lived there. And I never saw that he had a dog. I used to go there all the time and walk around, but I've never seen a dog or anything. I guess he was just brand new recently, and I haven't been back there in a long time. So I said, you know what? Maybe next time, guys, let's just do something else, right? And that's when things flipped. One of my friends was like, yo, I'll bet you $1. And I'm telling you, like, if any of you guys are from that time frame, I don't remember any of you guys. I don't remember names or anything, so I can't find you on social media. But if this video ends up, popping on your feed, and you remember this story of a kid that did that did the dare, Yo, let me know in the comments. I would love to catch up. That would be dope. But anyways, back to the story. So one of the kids is like, yo, I'll bet $1 you won't do it. And I'm just like, so you give me $1, right? If I climb that gate and grab the hose and just kind of bring it up here, just like, spray everybody and cool everybody down. And he's like, yeah. I'm just like, what? And then another kid goes, I'll give you $1 too. And I'm thinking in my head, whoa, that's $2. That's $2. You know what you can get with $2 in New York in the 90s? What? Doritos, you get a juice box, you can get some candy. Yo, you could play on the arcade. Oh my God, I was thinking of all these things with those $2. Another kid, yo, I'll give you $1 too. And after he said that, there was about, I'd say about 7 to 8 kids. They were all just, yo, I'll give you $1. I'll give you $2. Some kid said, right? So I'm adding it all up in my head. I'm just like, yo, that's like $10, $12. Oh my God, yo, I gotta do this. I was like, bet, I'll do it. If you guys will give me that money, I'll do it, bet. And I climbed the gate, no fear, right? And they're all just like, go, Ray, go, Ray. And I'm just like, yeah. And then one of the kids says, man, I hope nothing bad happens. And I'm thinking in my head when he says that, you know what's funny? Every time I say I hope nothing bad happens, something bad happens. So I'm climbing the gate, and at this time, you got to remember, I'm outside having fun. Again, my mom trusts the area. She's right there. Her window is right there. The apartment is like right there in that area. It was like kind of like a hill area. And so she was able to kind of just look outside sometimes and see us playing around, know that I'm safe. All the moms knew each other in that area. All the business owners knew each other. It was a small little community there in the Bronx. So it was fine for me to be right there close by outside. She knew that I wasn't going to go far away. She knew I wasn't like crazy like that. I'll like let her know, so that way she won't, punish me or anything. My mom's Dominican, so you already know. With the sandals, she'll throw the sandal. It'll curve around the corner and just and hit me in the head. But anyways, back to the story. So I'm over here climbing the gate. I'm coming down. I'm looking at all my friends' faces. They're just all like, oh, yo, he's doing it. Yo, he's doing it. He's doing it. Yo. So I'm walking towards the dog, and I see him just run. And the chain kind of catches him. And I notice he's like a nice big pit bull. So he's getting hold by the chain, and he's barking, rah, 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 rah. Wow. And then again, he tries to run at me, but it chokes him. So I quickly go by the hose. I grab the hose, and I kind of turn, like I check. I'm like, oh, there's no water. Okay, I see the nozzle. I turn the nozzle. Water comes out, just splashing out. I touch the water. You can feel the water warm at first, but then it's like super cold afterwards. And you're like, oh, snap, yo, it's good. So I go and start spraying my friends. Yeah, spraying myself. Yo, I start spraying the dog. Because he's barking. He's just barking at me. So I start spraying the dog. And as I'm spraying the dog, I see him going crazy, barking like crazy. And so I walk up all the way to my friends again. And I start spraying them. They're like, yeah, yo, Ray, you're so cool. Now, the distance from me from the dog is about, I'd say about 14 to 20 feet away. And I'm pulling the hose all the way to the gate and spraying them, and then spraying myself. Out of nowhere, I hear clink, clink, clink. I'm like, what's that? I turn around, and it's the superintendent, and he's coming out. I don't even know what he was yelling. He was just yelling like crazy. And I just go like, oh. And out of nowhere, he bends down, unlocks the dog. Crazy. Unlocks the dog from his chain. And I realize what he's doing. I throw that hose, and that dog charged so fast at me, like to the point that it was concrete, and you could hear his nails just slipping on the concrete, like, because he's about to book it at me. And he starts booking it straight at me. And he's running. By the way, my timer is like, I don't know if my video is ever gonna stop, but it looks like I'm getting close to the video ending. But if it stops, I'll go ahead and finish the video in another video. but I'm gonna keep going. I don't care. This is my vlog of the day. So he's charging at me, crazy, and then I grab the gate, and I'm getting ready to like climb. Tell me how my pants, I was wearing one of those, you know, pants where the waist was bigger than my waist, and I didn't have a belt that day. So I had to like pull my pants up, grab the gate with the other hand, and then as soon as I pulled my pants up, I went, grabbed the other gate, or the other hand, or the gate with my other hand. I put my foot and I pushed up, and as soon as I remember seeing the top of the gate and ready to just like go over. Yo, tell me how that dog flew like Superman and just latched on my right thigh. My right thigh latched by this dog's mouth. Yo, bro, when you ever had like a scary, crazy moment and you start feeling your heart panic, you start understanding, oh, now I see why people pass out, why people faint. Like, yo, I'm over here, I held, and as soon as I felt that on my leg, my hands just went like this, boom, and I just fell and dropped, bam, to the floor. And I remember just hearing this dog